happy either Wednesday or Saturday, because those are my upload days, which means you should not be seeing this on any other day of the week via recording. It's actually Sunday. Like I'm recording this on a Sunday. I have school tomorrow, and it's also like 4:40. Anyway, I'll digress. Today we're uh building a house. Supposedly, things usually don't go to plan here, so we'll see. Um, we'll see if we end up actually doing that. If you want my honest to God opinion, I don't think we'll end up actually building a house. At least not entirely. Um, trying to think. Um, so did I even introduce myself? In case I didn't, hello, I'm Ezra. I will be your host for today. Um, that's still so dumb. Like, who else is gonna host? It's not like Diamond's gonna come in one day being like, ah, Ezra is out of commission. Although he would put himself out of commission. Why am I thinking in the third person now? Anyway. Um, Diamond's my best friend, by the way. We have a channel together. It's called the Twin Foxes. Where we play horror games. Usually Roblox horror games, but sometimes it's other stuff. Like Phasmophobia, interestingly. All of my all of my sticks are in here. So I will just sporadically bring her up. So if you find something like that annoying, you were on the wrong channel, buddy. I like I adore my best friend. I will bring her up all I want. Because I don't talk to literally anyone else. Of which, shocker, the depressed high school student talks to literally depressed and introverted. Talks to literally one person at any given time. Wow. So, I don't often build. Why? Because I'm bad at it. um, but I thought it would be hilarious to someone, somewhere, at some point, if I gave it a shot. Why am I digging out this area here? Only God knows. I suppose I could tell you more about myself a little bit, because my jokes make zero sense as to why they are not funny. Because I'm not a funny person. Like, I don't make jokes to be funny, I make jokes to cope. Cope with what, you may ask? Well, if you watched the episode before this, you would know I am depressed as fuck currently. It's sad. Anyway, God damn it. That's why we can't have nice things. And I've lost my crafting table because it's in my inventory. Holy shit, Ezra, you goddamn idiot. Self-deprecation. A thing I'm not allowed to do. I would explain that, but that's a long conversation. And I don't like long conversations, so instead, so just random fact about myself. I don't believe in any god. I like learning about religions. I like learning about what people believe in because I think it's cool that people can have such interesting outlooks on stuff. Like, I think it's really cool how optimistic people can be, to see the good in some of the worst things going on. I'm a very pessimistic person. My mother wishes I was more optimistic because I will just say something dark and absolutely be like, there's no hope in the world, mother. What do you want from me here? To exclaim praise the Lord? No, she wouldn't. But I spend most of my days chilling in my room. I was about to say sad and depressed. Doing whatever I need to be doing in that given moment, which is almost never something actually productive because I do my schoolwork in the middle of the night. What was I saying? Oh, not religious. In any way, shape, or form. Like, it's just not. I don't believe in that stuff. And yet somehow, some way, churches scare me. I could actually tell you why they scare me. For really sad reasons, actually. Like, I think churches are cool. I think, most religions, I say most religions because there are some that are just should not be referred to as religions, but they are. Anyway, I think, like, if you believe in something, I think that's really awesome. I think it's cool that you can uh, believe in something that you've never truly seen, I guess, is what I mean. I'm not that type of person, though, so... I should be counting and not just breaking blocks. Hold on. Okay. 8. This is a side. It's 1, 2, 3. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Spare me, I swear to God. Awesome. So happy that that worked out for me. Another weird fact. Let's go. This isn't actually all that weird. And also public knowledge. Kind of. It's in the bio of my channel, the about me of my channel. I'm panromantic. And very asexual. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I've really funny thing about that is for a very, very long, kind of annoyingly so time, I was trying to figure myself out. That's not why it was long and kind of annoying. But there was just like a lot of stuff going on with my mental state. Cause as I said last time, I've had depression since I was like 7. I've been diagnosed with depression for a much shorter time than that. I don't know what to do for borders. Like, to mark out my actual thing. Hold on. There's... I have no idea if this is diorite. It is. Okay. Yeah, so let's grab some diorite real quick. I'm diagnosed with depression since I was like fucking 11. And the only reason I got that diagnosis is because I brought it up to a therapist who to my therapist at the time, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, we probably should get you tested for that, huh?" and uh, and it was just like, yeah, you got some severe depression there, bud. should probably been on your papers for a while now, but you know, it's there now. And I was just like, Jesus Christ. So I've like had depression since I was like 7. I've been diagnosed with said depression since I was like 11, which is really funny because the only reason I actually started thinking about that was because it's not gonna be funny. I was talking to my mom one day. Hold on. Yep, that is certainly a thing that shovels can do. Am I wasting durability when doing this? Yep. I was talking to my mom one day, and I forget what I was actually doing. I might have been, playing Minecraft on the Xbox at the time. I'm playing Minecraft for years, like, it's such a long time. Should count how many blocks I need. 1, 2... That's 4. Let's play Minecraft, and my mom, I could not fucking tell you why she did this. But she asked me, uh, probably because I'm like really weird when it comes to pronouns. She asked me one day, how I thought of myself, like gender wise. And I was just like, I don't think of myself as anything really, which was true. It wasn't a lie. Um, that was less about the. I feel like that's. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. This is. Wait. Huh? Oh, I see the mistake I've made. Yeah. Yeah, I can. I see the mistake I've made. And I don't know how to fix it. First of all. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. I see the mistake I've made and I'm not exactly sure how to fix it. Oh, this is semi-annoying, Jesus. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, I just did this poorly. I hate myself so much. But she asked me that, and I was just like, nothing really. And then I started thinking about myself. That was the day that my mom was just like, so non-binary. And I was just like, yeah, that works. That checks. That works out. It's not upsetting in any particular way. Um, and I swear to God, there's a piece of wool somewhere. Be really nice if you just threw me a bone and let me make a bed. If not, that's cool. Yeah, that's fun. Easy solutions would be to grab 3 flowers. Please, daffodil, turn into pink dye. Yes. I had to live with a pink bed now, but I mean, it's not the worst, not the worst. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm trying to think. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, viewing myself and figuring out that I should probably talk to my therapist about the fact that I was probably depressed. So, after talking to my mom about that, I was just like, yeah, that's great. How do I fix this now? That's 10. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That's 10. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see my problem. This should be backed by 1. My shovel broke. Swear to God, if this doesn't fix the proportions, I will be so upset. But I went to bed that night. Back to the story, right? I went to bed that night, and I started really thinking. And I was just like, first of all, why did my mother ask me that question? Second of all, how else am I thinking about myself other than my immense hatred that I should probably take care of? I started thinking about it, and really, like the more I thought about myself, the more I was thinking about how I've changed over the years. Because, trust me, 11-year-old me was a lot different than 10-year-old me, because that's just how things are. And usually that's, you gotta think about that. That's interesting, that an 11-year-old is so much different than a 10-year-old, or, like, the differences between, let's say, a 10-year-old or an 11-year-old and a 17-year-old, yeah, that makes sense. That's that's like 6 to 7 years, but like huge differences between a 11-year-old and a 10-year-old. That's only a year. What's up with that? And the more I thought about it, the more I really was reflecting on how I've changed over the years, especially back then. And I was thinking the biggest problem I had was that the the longer time went on, um, like the more things were getting really hard, and like the more I wouldn't say sad. Well, I would, but the more my outlook on life was just not great. Little Ezra was a very, very sad boy. A boy in the loosest terms. We're getting there, promise. So I went to therapy after that at some point, and I brought it up with my therapist at the time, and they just went, "That's it sounds like depression. I'm not gonna lie to you," and I was just like, "Okay," and they were just like, "Dude, you want to see if that's what's actually going on with you?" Or, and I was like, "Why are you asking me such a simple question with such a very easy yes?" And so there's a whole test, by the way. It's great. Sound very unenthusiastic about it. Um, and so I took the test, and they were just like, "Yeah, you've got some pretty bad depression there, bud. And I was just like, cool, anything we can really do about that? And they were just like, nope, not for someone your age. And I was just like, awesome. So what was the point of this? And it's just like, you got a diagnosis for when you're older? And I was like, I'll take it, I guess. uh, the sad part of having mental health problems when you're younger is that it's it's not it's not great because your mood really affects how you grow. So uh, doing something that would affect that would mess with your hormones. So young Ezra was kind of screwed in that sense, I guess. According to my therapist, he was. And now I am just rolling with the punches. Nope, Everbright. It was the Everbright, and I. God damn it! It's why. No, 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 no. I didn't ever. Right. Everdawn's the dark one. We're gonna make a portal room in the basement of this, by the way. There's many plans. Why are we using cobblestone as the floor of this? I don't know. It's just what I had. It was that or like polished granite or something, so. So that's how I got diagnosed with depression. Um, you really, as time goes on, you just learn to roll with the punches and accept things for how they are. Sad. But, after that, a few things happened. Ooh. Need this for sand. Actually, can we get rid of this? First of all, we spawn here now, so and then I'm kind of curious. So, any other uses for this stuff? Not really, but I do like mossy stone stuff. So, am I gonna break the portal in here? Yep, I sure am. If they call this robbery, well, they wouldn't be wrong. Are you okay? So, after that, literally nothing changed, obviously. It was kind of more just, after that, every session, it was kind of more of a, hey, how's that severe depression going? And it's just like, same old, same old. And it's just like, great, tell me if you become suicidal at any point. And I'm just like, okay. um, and that's how it was for 4 years, because again, I was 11. And then at 15, interestingly enough, a similar question came up. This time from my therapist. Of the whole, how do you view yourself? My therapist at the time, my final therapist, uh, asked me one day because I don't know, uh, she had noticed at, at some point somehow she realized how to read me. Uh, that like I would always get like really uncomfortable when she said ma'am in referring to me. And the smart cookie she is. uh, realized that that was probably something. So she, the second person in my life to ever ask me, "Hey, how do you view yourself?" And I once again had that uncomfortable like conversation with myself, and I was just like, I'll get back to you that I'll get back to you on that eventually. And I came back and I just went, I don't know. um, and due to my answer of I I don't know, she was just like, okay, how's this? Do you like it when I call you ma'am? And I said no. Jesus. Um, and she was just like, do being referred to as female in general, how do you feel about that? And I was just like, I don't know, just kind of uncomfortable. And that's how it was just like, all right, so Ezra, you should really think about this. And I was just like, okay. How do you like being referred to as sir? And I just went, I don't hate it. And she was like, all right, now I'm gonna need you to go home. And I'm gonna need you to really, really look deep into yourself and think, has the way that you've looked, how your body is, ever made you uncomfortable? And come back to me with that. And so that started the journey of like 3 weeks of figuring out what does Ezra identify as, and all thanks to just me being slightly, extremely actually uncomfortable with the word ma'am. Um, unfortunately, we've been recording for about half an hour at this point, and I would like to keep these under 45 minutes long episodes. So that's gonna be it for today. We started a base. Let's go. And it doesn't look terrible, and I don't. It doesn't look terrible, which is all I can really hope for. Um, so, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you've had a wonderful time here. I have been your host, Ezra, and I will see you back here next time. Next week, no matter what, because I'm realizing that Sunday is the start of the week. No, at some point. I'll see you at some point. See you in like 3 days if it's Sunday. Uh, and 4 if it's Wednesday. It's a day, okay? I'll see you again. Hope you have enjoyed. Bye.